Think about the oldest bedtime story you know. Most of the comforting tales we tell at night have been passed down for a few generations, but some of the most beautiful stories in the world have been shared for thousands of years. Today, in communities across the Middle East and around the world, Mandaean priests still read these ancient texts, the story of a tiny, glowing soul named Nishimta. The story describes Nishimta as a pure, bright pearl that has been sent on a very long adventure. This ancient prayer shares a deeply comforting idea. The conclusion of our earthly adventure is the beginning of a journey back to the place where we belong. Imagine Nishimta as a bright little pearl, exploring a lush green planet. But exploring requires special equipment, so she has to carry around a massive, heavy backpack and wear giant, clunky boots just to move around. That heavy gear is a lot like our physical bodies. After a long time walking around, working, and playing here on Earth, that physical suit can start to feel really tired and heavy. Eventually, the time comes when her earthly tasks are done. The exploring is over, the long day is finished, and she is finally ready to take off all that heavy gear. The straps unbuckle, and the heavy earthly suit slips right off. Instantly, she glows a little brighter and lifts a few inches into the air. All of the stiffness and tiredness from walking around in those heavy boots is gone. Instead, she just feels completely weightless, like a balloon that has finally been let go. The ancient text describes this exact moment as breaking chains and taking off the garment of the body. Leaving that suit behind is the exact release needed to feel light, free, and perfectly comfortable again. Now that she is free from the heavy backpack, Nishimanta has a long way to travel. To fly all the way back home, she needs a special kind of energy to lift her up into the sky. She doesn't need a rocket ship for this journey. Instead, shimmering bright wings unfold right from her glowing center. According to the Mandaean story, these wings are made entirely out of her own good words and beautiful prayers. Every kind thought she ever had acts like a gentle breeze, pushing her higher. With those wings, she softly zooms upward, leaving the ground behind and floating right past soft, colorful clouds. She travels even higher, gliding deep into space where vibrant, bubbly planets and friendly, twinkling stars wait to greet her. The text tells us she leaves the world of worry to enter the house of love. This flight through the universe is a completely peaceful trip, guided and protected the whole way by her own beautiful energy. Every long journey has a destination. For Nishimta, the flight leads to a very specific, welcoming place, described in the ancient words as the house of love and reassurance. At the very end of her starry path, a massive, beautifully carved doorway appears right in the middle of the sky. Warm, golden light spills out from the edges, inviting her in. She doesn't need to search her pockets for a tool to open these doors. Her own bright inner light signals to the house that she has finally arrived. As she approaches, the giant doors gently swing open on their own, washing the entire starry sky in brilliant, warm light. Reaching this open door is the moment all the tiredness from her long adventure completely vanishes. She has successfully navigated the stars and made it back to a place of total safety. Inside that golden room, she isn't alone. A wonderful family of glowing beings is already waiting there, cheering and clapping to celebrate her safe arrival. The Mandaean texts call these friendly, taller beings the Uthras. You can think of them as her loving, older siblings from the stars, overjoyed that she is finally back. To celebrate the end of her long, tough adventure on Earth, the Uthras have prepared some very special welcome home gifts. One of the Uthras gently drapes a shimmering, starry blanket around her shoulders. In the ancient prayer, this is called the robe of light. This warm, starry blanket is a reward for everything she accomplished. It shows that she is pure, she is celebrated, and she is officially exactly where she belongs. There is one last special gift. Another Uthra reaches out and places a beautiful, glowing flower crown gently on her head, officially welcoming her back to the family. Wrapped in her sparkling robe and wearing her bright crown, the little pearl settles in. She is completely cozy and surrounded by people who love her. The ancient story tells us that the great life, the source of all this light, wraps the entire family in a feeling of complete peace, like a big, warm, invisible hug. This thousands of years old story was written down to remind us of something very personal. Every single person walking around today has a little glowing pearl of light, just like Nishimta, right inside them. No matter how long your big adventures last, that inner light is your ticket back to the house of love, the place where you are celebrated, protected, and always have a home waiting for you.